a video also on north side. We are talking more on north. If you want to talk about Nigeria and most poor cities or most poor region, when we want to talk on poor region, we firstly talk about north
Not,
first,
of course.
because a majority living in north are going through poverty or something like that. So, and I'm seeing a very huge video like government is paying billions for people to get married, and that is very shocking to me. Like, how, if you don't have money to get married, or if you don't have money to do your wedding or to nurse children, you should not be doing that. Or I saw a video, one girl said that government should put it into law that if you don't have money to raise a child, you should not give back to any child. Like, they are budgeting like billions for
People
in
to get
to
married in the north.
3,000 people to get married in the north. And please, Mr. Lion, can you really give us more intake on this? Like, share with us.
Actually, I have saw some videos like that. Mostly videos, but most especially I've saw a lot of pictures and news that sometimes the government do empower the northern people with this shoemaker. You get this shoemaker box, and but I've not been really believing. I've not been. I don't really believe in such things. Not until before you said this, I actually saw some post on X as well that the government gave money to some youths in the northern part of Nigeria to get married. And I was thinking to myself, like, wait, if the government is giving money to people to get married in the north, then that says a lot. That says a lot deeper than what we are saying. Just try to understand my point of view. When we talk of population, which region in Nigeria has the highest population? The north. When we talk of insecurity, which part of Nigeria has the numbers of insecurity going on? The north. Why is the government also funding this same north to get funding their youth to get married? I see two things going on. The first thing might be maybe some government officials around there are trying to just use that as a claim to pocket money, to put money in their own pockets. One, or the government is trying to increase their population in one way or the other, because not having a massive population is beneficial to the government. Take it or you leave it. Government are actually benefiting from the northern region with their population, because the population, when it comes to election, not has the highest numbers of votes. So they are actually benefiting from not giving them more numbers. Are you getting?
So, Mr. Lion, are you telling us that funding them to get married is way of benefiting government to
Of course, the government are funding those people to get married, allegedly.
Not allegedly, the number is out there.
It's out there. So let's say the government are trying to just use that as a claim to pocket money, to put money in their own pockets. One, or the government is trying to increase their population in one way or the other, because not having a massive population is beneficial to the government. Take it or you leave it. Government are actually benefiting from the northern region with their population, because the population, when it comes to election, not has the highest numbers of votes. So they are actually benefiting from not giving them more numbers. Are you getting?
So, Mr. Lion, are you telling us that funding them to get married is way of benefiting government to
Of course, the government are funding those people to get married, allegedly.
Not allegedly, the number is out there.
It's out there. So let's say the government are,
Kano State of recent is budget billion for 3,000 people
to get married. Can you imagine how absurd? And when we talk of public funds, let's be like,
and this taxpayer money.
Let's just understand where I'm going to. When we talk of public funds, this money is meant for the masses, to benefit the masses, not to benefit just the government. So, if you are funding someone's marriage, like I'm funding your wedding, you are not actually benefiting the person. For me, you are putting that person in more problem. Are you not getting it? Someone that does not have money in his own pocket
So
to
do
do
wedding.
wedding. How did you expect such person to take care of the family is bringing into the marriage? You impregnated someone, she gave birth for children, a child or children, and you don't have money to take care of those children. The government is directly or indirectly funding the almajiris. The government is directly or indirectly funding the terrorists. Because how do you expect a man that does not have money to feed his a man that does not have money to do wedding help his family?
No way.
When he does not have the help to do for his
No
family,
way.
if someone approach him that, man, if you can carry gun and go to the bush, you can make money for yourself. No way we not do such a thing. So the government is using our taxpayer money
To
to
fund terrorists.
directly or indirectly fund alimajiris. I'm not calling the northern people alimajiris, understand, but I'm calling that action of you funding someone that does not have money for a marriage, funding the marriage when you don't have other plans. You are not putting that money into their education. You are not putting that money into their health care. You are not putting that money in developing their infrastructure. You are not putting that money in building companies and employing those people. You are not putting that money in any way that can be beneficial monetary to the citizens around the northern parts. You are putting the money in making them get married and producing more kids and committing more atrocities. There is no way this makes sense to anybody reasoning logic.